L and R. Today we are going to discuss about the new topic, that is health belief model. First of all, we would like to discuss about the model. In model, 2 or 3 ideas combined together in a theoretical way, that is a model. And health belief, these are the person's ideas, convictions, attitudes about health and illness, how the person think about the opinion of the person regarding any illness. Okay, history of HBM developed in 50s by US Public Health Service. Actually, what happened that time, the government launched one program like screening of tuberculosis, but nobody participated here. The population not aware about it, and after that the health belief model comes in existence. Okay, social psychologists were asked to explain why people do not participate in health behavior, and developed based on operant and cognitive behavioral theory. What think about people, why they are not participated in the health programs. Okay, premises of the health belief models: individuals will take action to ward off, to screen for, or to control an ill health condition if they regard themselves as susceptible to the condition. Susceptible to the condition how? If one problem running in the family, such as diabetic mellitus or heart condition, the person think that might be they have risk about that particular disease. They believe it to have potentially serious consequences. For example, there are numbers of patients present in our society suffering from AIDS, and so many people think that it is a serious condition, and it is a very much serious condition, and to try to avoid that particular condition they spread the AIDS. They believe a course of action can reduce the susceptibility and seriousness, like if the hereditary disease running in the family, diabetic and heart disease, the person try to avoid the fried food and adapt the habits like healthy nutrition or exercises, avoid the sedentary lifestyle. These kind of lifestyle they adopt. If they adopt, they can prevent the condition of heart disease, diabetes and other conditions. They believe the cost of the action are outweighed by its benefits. Then components of health belief models are perceived susceptibility, an individual's perception of her or his risk of contracting a health condition, which we discussed earlier, that the condition, heart condition or diabetic mellitus present in the family, the person think that they have some risk related to these two diseases. Or perceived severity, an individual perception of the seriousness of a health condition if left untreated, like AIDS. Then components of health belief model: perceived benefits, the perceived effectiveness of taking action to improve a health condition. If the patient have a knowledge regarding AIDS and want to prevent from this bad condition, then they have to adopt the preventive measures. And perceived barriers, the perceived impediments of to taking action to improve a health condition. And there are some barriers, like if the person want to rise earlier, they feel uncomfortable. If they are fond of fried food and they want to adapt nutritious food, then they feel unpleasant, uncomfortable. These kind of barriers are there. Then components of HBM: cues to action, body or environment events that trigger the health belief model. There are various excuses with the person, like internal or external. In internal, the feeling of tiredness of the body, and sometimes the person think about the condition of the patient with particular disease condition. Okay, then additional components: self-efficacy, confidence to continue the healthy behavior and overcome temptation, Efficacy means produced desired result. If they want to become healthy, they want to maintain his or her weight, then they have to adapt the routine. That is very difficult. Where do we intervene? Educate about threat. Educate about threat, vulnerability, susceptibility. Susceptibility means state of being harmed by a particular thing, and vulnerability, state of being exposed to harmful state, and these two conditions cause a fear. Then educate about coping, response efficacy and self efficacy, how to control these conditions with the help of health education provided to the individual. Then evaluating the health belief model, applicability to practice, is it useful? Coping efficacy is the most important component, how we cope with the condition. Self efficacy is the most influential component for health behavior. If we want we prevent from heart disease, then from today we have to do regular exercises, we have to adapt healthy food, homemade food, and we have to adapt good habits. Okay, perceived severity is the weakest component. Perceived severity means the society suffering from some particular disease and it is very severe. If the person think about it and do not act to prevent from it, then it is useless. Health behavior are long term. Person have to adapt good habits and think good about the condition so that they prevent from it. Perceived vulnerability often influences intentions but not behavior. Then evaluating the health belief model, comprehensive, does it explain behavior completely? No, it doesn't explain behavior. What about other motives for behavior other than health? These motives appear untapped or explained behavior. It is the health belief model related to only health, the behavior of the person related to health, and there are lots of components, another components in our life to think about, and accordingly we have to think positive way in health belief model too, in the health behavior too. Application exercises, actually in the masters students there are one questions comes in the exam and they have to set to the students apply that particular thing or theory and explain it nicely. And if this condition will come into your exam, then you have to explain. Please choose a health behavior and population. In day-to-day life, in your clinical experience, you have faced or observed some behavior in population, and that particular thing you have to apply in your exam. Assume you are an specialist contracting to develop a persuasive communication with the help of posture, news advertisement, so that the population or individuals can change their health behavior with the help of knowledge. To improve the health behavior for the population, you have to communicate with them with the help of posture, news advertisement. Create a message that includes severity, susceptibility, response efficacy, self-efficacy for the target population, so that they know about the severity, know about the susceptibility, how to change their behavior, they learn about it. If you have any questions, kindly type in the comment box. I'll definitely answer you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.